Assalamualaikum everyone, Exhibition Cadet Sabir Shah from my channel, Aviation Cadet 9936. So yesterday I was on Twitter and I came through an Indian X account, and that has a very valid explanation and a proof that F-16 was downed by MiG-21 Bison, Wing Commander Abhinandan at that time, and now he's a group captain. So his tweet, I'm going to read it. I'm going to display it on the screen as well. It's Mr. Levi Nagakar. He says, Group Captain Abhinandan shot down a PAF F-16 with tail number 606. Wow. With a MiG-21 Bison, confirmation provided by this idiot Pakistani SSG battalion commander that in fact 3 parachutes were sighted by him. 2 of the parachutes belonged to the pilots of the F-16. Case closed. Okay. Video 54-second mark. And Satya Mave Jyate. And smiley Indian flag and a clap. Okay. And then he sent 4 pictures of Mr. Abhinandan. And a radar screen of something before, after. I can't see things clearly on that one. And then he sent the 606 dual-seater F-16 and a Getty image, and that is also of the aircraft 606. So he posts another video right under it in which the SSG Lieutenant Colonel is telling his eyewitness accounts of the occasion of February 27th, 2019. Well, in the video, you can hear clearly that, yes, he has claimed that he saw 3 parachutes, and then he sent his Major Moise Abbas, who got martyred just last year in a conflict with the Khawarij TTPs.
जब वो आया तो छतरियां खुली, 3 छतरियां थी, एक छतरी बहुत आगे थी, 2 छतरियां पीछे थी. तो मैं तो काफी परेशान हुआ.
So he's confirming that there were 3 drag chutes, there were 3 parachutes. He has seen them. So one is of Abhinandan, whose the other 2 drag chutes are. Now, in order to support his claim of Mr. Levi Nagakar, I would add up 2 more videos. There is one video recorded from the other side of L.O.C, and they're speaking kind of Punjabi Kashmiri, and that video maker, he has shown 1 bigger parachute and 2 smaller parachutes. One later on could be seen as a cloud kind of thingy, but yeah, there are 3 chutes available from the Indian side of the L.O.C. So that's the second evidence. Watch the video.
पैराशूट फौजी चला करना इंदा हां वो तो पैराशूट ले माड़ा खेले ये भावे उन्होंने अच्छा करने.
So now this video is over, right? Now let me put up another proof. Remember the uncle who actually caught Abhinandan first? The Chacha ji, we call him. Chacha means uncle.
उसने अपना पिस्टल ऐसे रखा और मैं वहां खड़ा था. उसने मुझे देखा तो उसने बोला कि प्लीज मुझे मेरी हेल्प करें. मैंने बोला क्या हेल्प करें? उसने बोला कि मुझे पानी. मैंने बोला आप पिस्टल नीचे रखें, मैं आपको पानी पिलाऊंगा. उसने पिस्टल नीचे नहीं रखा. फिर उसने बोला कि प्लीज मेरी हेल्प करें, मेरी कमर टूट गई, मेरी हेल्प करें. उसने बोला कि ये कौन सी जगह है? मैंने बोला ये इंडिया है, क्योंकि मैंने उसको उसका ये झंडा जो था ना, ये फ्लैग लगा हुआ, मेरे पता चल गया कि ये इंडिया का आदमी है, ये पाकिस्तान का नहीं है. फिर मेरे को और गुस्सा आ गया और मेरा जमीर जो है जो मैंने बोला कि ये इंडिया है. बोला इंडिया कौन सी जगह है? मैंने बोला ये इंडिया किला है. फिर उसने जय हिंद का नारा लगाया. जय हिंद का नारा लगाया. फिर दाएं बाएं से हमारे सिविलियन जो है उन्होंने शोर किया कि इसको पकड़ो, ये इंडिया का हिंदू है, इसको पकड़ो. फिर वो अच्छा बैठ गया, यहाँ से दौड़ना शुरू कर दिया. मैं भी उसके साथ. मुश्किल नहीं है, मर जाएगा लेकिन इसका पीछे नहीं छोड़ेगा, इसको जाने नहीं देंगे.
About 74 years of age, when he caught Abhinandan, he told him, Abhinandan asked him if it's India, and he said, yes, it is India. And Abhinandan said, Jai Hind. And this man, the old man, also said, Jai Hind. And once they caught him, he slapped him. And then, but it's a very disgrace, by the way. I do not support that. But he slapped him on the face, and Abhinandan somehow gotten off him, and then he shot 2 aerial fires. And that's where Major Moise Shahid, he came in and he also shot 2 aerial fires and then captured Abhinandan and took him back to his barracks or wherever he was taken to. So what did this Chacha ji say? Watch.
ये हैं हमारे पाकिस्तान के मर्द मुजाहिद बाबा जी जो अभी भी 30 साल के, इनका नाम है मोहम्मद यासीन, और इनको ये शर्फ हासिल है कि जो इंडियन यहाँ पे आया था एयरफोर्स का, उनको पकड़ने का इनको शर्फ हासिल है। तो उसकी स्टोरी इनकी ज़बानी सुनते हैं। जी बाबा जी।
हाँ, ऐसे हुआ कि जब कुछ देर मैं मकान के ऊपर खड़ा था और मैं दूरबीन लगा थी, देखता रहा, ऊपर घूम रहा था, पीछे से उसका कोई चीज लगी हुई थी और उसके बाद ऊपर से जबरदस्त शायरिंग हो रही थी। तो नीचे तैरा गया, छतरी के 3 पायलट उतरे हैं और एक को हमने उधर से दरख्त टाल का दरख्त है, उसके हमने उसको पकड़ा और उसको पकड़ कर बड़े उसके पास पुस्तों था, फायरिंग की हम पर, हमको खून भी लगा और उसको हमने कंट्रोल किया और पकड़ कर फिर उसको शदीद किस्म का उसको चंदा का मार कर उसको आर्मी के हवाले कर दिया।
जी ये बताना पसंद करेंगे कि कितने आदमी थे?
आदमी हमारे पास है।
जी नहीं उनके जो कितने आदमी थे जो जहाज से निकले?
जहाज 3 शूट से
पैराशूट से उतरे हैं।
जी 3 आदमी।
जी जी।
और ऊपर से एक उधर चला गया, ऊपर बार्डर में एक हमारे गिरा है और एक तमिल पास चला गया। 3 शूट।
So you can clearly see that this Chacha ji is also confirming. So now we have 3 confirmations from. He sent only 1 confirmation, and I have given you 2 extra confirmations. These 3 account, 2 from Pakistani side and 1 from Indian sides, and these are visuals. The Indian side L.O.C. Video, it actually contains visuals of the parachute because it was posted on 22nd of March. So I take it as an authentic video. So visuals are also there, and 2 eyewitnesses from Pakistan have also quoted that the parachutes, 3 deployments of the parachutes has been seen. So one is Abhinandan. Who are the other 2? So now, here is the answer. First of all, Indians can only wish to shoot down an F-16 with a MiG-21 Bison. We have all the confirmation by the U.S. authorities. They have confirmed that the count of Pakistani F-16 was full, 1.
That is his kill. He was the only guy there.
And he did it
Yeah,
with an R-73.
Yeah, that is the weapon that.
Second, Alan Warnes has visited the wreckage of Abhinandan's MiG-21, which is located in Karachi Museum at the moment, with all his, coverall and his glasses, and even his cup of tea, the one he drank, and he said tea is fantastic.
I hope you like the tea. The tea is fantastic. Thank you.
So we have the confirmation from 2 external, neutral places that no F-16 was shot down. But what about these 3 videos? Clearly, they're saying 3 chutes were deployed. So what is it? MiG-21 Bisons are equipped with Russian K-36 MD ejection seats. And if you look at MD ejection seat, the Russian seats, there's a documentary on National Geographic, and in which a Russian is explaining how these seats work. So you can clearly see he tells the whole mechanism, how this seat is protected, how it protects the people's arms and legs, and then from the wind, there's something appears in front. Because if you're ejecting at 300 miles per hour speed, the wind shear is going to blow your mind, literally blow your mind away. So there's a protection to protect you from that wind shear. And pilots eject at different heights. So what happens if you go up in a seat which is not symmetrical? Okay, there must always be one side lighter than the other or one side heavier than the other. So once it goes out of the aircraft, the seat is going to tumble, spin, and there will be a lot of, it will be spinning and tumbling while going into the air, and which is catastrophic for a pilot to experience. So what this seat does, Russians are very smart people. They have 2 drag chutes deployed from the back of the seat, 2 small chutes, and those chutes stabilize this seat. How many? 2. Now, if this ejection has happened over 500 meters 5,000 meters, which is roughly about 15,000 feet above ground level. The air is so thin, the oxygen is so less that humans can't survive. And also the temperature factor, the temperature at those heights would be very, very cold. So what happens that if you ejected, let's suppose, 30,000 feet, once you free fall to 15,000 feet with the help of gravity, you can calculate how long it's going to take for you to come down from 30,000 feet to 15,000 feet, which is normal temperature and normal air pressure where people can breathe in easily. Otherwise, you have to take oxygen above 15,000 feet. Even the mountaineers know that very well. So these two chutes at the back, they keep the seat upright in upright position, and they hold it like these are called the booms. K36 MD seats, booms. So these booms are deployed. So once you are at a suitable height, 15,000 feet or below, or 5,000 meters and below, the second step happens, the separation of the seat. The seat is separated from the pilot because the seat itself is very heavy. It's about like 3 times of a normal human being's size. So this parachute, even it's fully deployed, cannot take it down normally. It will come with the speed of gravity almost. So there's no fun of keeping that seat with you. So this ejection seat, it automatically, as soon as its altimeter reaches 500 meters or 1500, doesn't matter. Then the seat, as soon as you go out, the seat detaches from the pilot's body. And this whole process of pulling the ejection handles out into seat separation and the parachute deployment, it takes only 3 seconds, 180 microseconds. That's it. That's the time it takes. But above this height, it's going to take that time, free fall time, for coming up to the safer altitude. So what happens once the seat is separated? Of course, there are 2 parachutes with the seat, and then 1 parachute with the pilot, and they come down. And that's your 3 parachutes. Sorry to destroy your dreams, your wishes, your wills. You can only dream to shoot an F-16 using a MiG-21 Bison. But you can try next time with Rafales, but in this life, it's not going to happen. So this was the debunking of the proof of F-16 being shot by MiG-21 Bison. Now we have 3 proofs. 1, the U.S. authorities. 2, Alan Warren witnessing all 4 R-90 missiles intact with the MiG-21 Bison's wreckage. And number 3, the chute. PAF, Zindabad, Pakistan, Paindabad. Allah Hafiz.